Hey guys, welcome back. I know I said I was going to be filming in the same thing I did for my giveaway in Black Nut, but it got kind of cold, so hence why I'm wearing a sweater. Still kind of like off the shoulder, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about my experience at the Jessi show in Los Angeles on March 25th. So I'm not gonna lie, Jessi is my first female rapper to see in show, and I was super excited. I've listened to her music. I've been following her since she was on Unpretty Rap Star and when she was in Lucky J, and I just really love her voice. Now, when I went to LA, it was in a spot I had never been to, so I had to take an Uber there with my friend, and my Uber driver didn't know where we were going either. But I have a whole nother story about my experience with the company that she came with. But anyway, I get to the venue with my friend, and it's like a little it's like 4:30. We had to be there by 5:30. And like we stand in line and we're like on our phones, charging our phones, you know, getting everything ready for when we meet her. And like, cause we had the VIP passes, which we got a meet and greet, a photo, her signature, and like a 15-minute Q&A before the show started, before they let everyone else in. And of course it started late. They were still practicing inside, which was fine. I have no issue with it really starting late. It seems to happen. They maybe had a couple of difficulties, but I digress. We waited in line, and then we finally got in, showed our tickets. They gave us our VIP passes, and we went in, waited in another line to, you know, go meet her. So while I was waiting in line, I met one of my new friends, Brandy, who's actually another YouTuber. I'll have her information down below. And it was her first show that she was going to see, so it was a really big deal. And we just kind of talked, we exchanged information. I gave her my YouTube and all my Instagrams that she could follow. And when it came time for us to go take our photo and like meet her, I went first, and my lord, Jessi is so skinny. Like, I thought I was skinny. She must work out a lot. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like body image or anything, but I was genuinely surprised at how skinny she was in person. And she's got, you know, big boobs. But I mean, like, she was super friendly. She was really engaging, and she liked my hair color. So I had actually written a little note and I gave it to her, and I told her, you know, I wrote you a note. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. And we hugged again, we took our picture, and then I walked off and I waited for my friend and her boyfriend to come through so we could all sit together. And like, Jessi is really sweet. She's probably one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Yeah, she's really sweet. That's all I'm gonna say. So after we get our photos, we go in, we get the front row kind of off to the side, but we still have like the perfect view of the venue. And then everyone else starts filling in, and we're just like chatting, like checking on Instagram. I'm looking at all the like promotion stuff I gotta do later on my Instagram. Making sure my phone's completely charged, because I was gonna, you know, record some of this. Oh, I lost my footing. And I was gonna, you know, put it on my Instagram so people could get bits and clips of the concert. So after everyone comes in, the MC of the event came out and said that Jessi had been so kind enough to do a Q&A. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what a Q&A is, I don't know how you wouldn't know. It's where you can ask the artist questions and they will answer. Some people ask, like, you know, really serious questions like, are you gonna try and debut in America? You know, who do you want to work with? Some ask, you know, kind of like silly questions like, oh, can I take another selfie? Like, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, she was gracious enough. She answered all the questions. She, you know, answered everyone's questions. And then after the 15 minutes, like, she went off and...
This actually tore, it happened so fast. So fast. Like, we only had like a couple of weeks to promote, and honestly I was a little nervous at first because I was like, oh, I don't want to like come here and like, you know, but I don't know, 2 years ago, and it was really well, but I wanted to go all around, to be completely honest, but I didn't have a chance to. But I don't know, I had a good feeling about this one, so I just came.
Thank you! Thank you!
I'm nervous right now.
And then the two opening artists, which was Danny Chung and Kizzy. I'm probably completely butchering that. I am so sorry. But they performed, and Kizzy actually, there was like this music stand off to the side, like next to this other girl who was next to me, and he had kicked it and it had fallen off the stage towards us, but luckily people had caught it. No one was injured, so that was pretty funny. And they were really good. Danny Chung and Kizzy, I'm so sorry again if I am butchering your name. You were really awesome. That's all I've got to say. Wish I could have met you after the show. You were amazing.
Let's make a wild world. Cause I'm something small. Let's make a small world. Put it back into the truth. Let's make a wild world. Wild world. Hey. Wild world. Oh, wild world. Wild world. Wild world. Wild world. Wild world. That's our world. Keep down, keep shit. It's precious, right? This neck is precious metal. They too tacky like Lisa Frank. For the women in the spot with good taste and kicks in the heel. I'm not your shoelace. Not with the two. What you want? If you could. I love that. When it's just you, man. I look. You ain't every motherfucker but you come right in. I look. None about hoes and you all alone. They won't see you with your money like a thought long. Yeah, right there, back to the jawbone. Yeah, right here, tiger, we all know. Yeah, get ready to take the car home. Oh no, I'm a hero from my main draw. I'm gonna worry about that one thing. Put love with a kind of phone. What's love anyway? Never mind this really, yeah, that kind of soul. Some man, grind. Now we start to club. You give a fuck about these hoes, dog. Hell no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
So after they like go off, there's like a little interval, and then Jessi finally comes out and starts performing. And I didn't take this camera because I was afraid they wouldn't tell me I could bring it, and I didn't have a way to take it back to my hotel, and I didn't want to like give it to them. If they would have said they would have held it, I didn't want to take it. It went on really well. I was so happy I had the chance to go to her show. Like I said, she was the first female rapper that I have had a chance to see.
거쳐만 가는 감정의 파도 깊은 바다일까 헤엄쳐봐도 기대 곳은 없어 내 손을 잡아줘 벗어날 수 있게 Just let me free Hands up Is anyone out there who is in Yo, they call me Jessi, ho. Do whatever you don't know. I got a real black pepper and I'm about to blow. Trying to pick my butt. Hey, Joe! Hold up in the I miss you, I love you. Fuck you, I hate you, I miss you, I love you. Fuck you, I hate you, I miss you, I love you.
and it was great. And she talked to us a little bit, and I'm gonna say one more thing about Jessi. Jessi really cares about her fans. There was one point, I think one of the fans on the other side of the stage was like on the ground or something. I think she was dehydrated, and Jessi just kept asking him like, oh, are you okay? Do we need to get you water? Are you sure you're okay? And whenever like she brought someone on stage, and I think they like accidentally hit someone in the face with like their leg or something. So Jessi asked them, you know, oh, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Like, are you sure you're all right? And of course the fans are like, yeah, we're fine. Like, don't worry about it. So I think she is literally one of the best artists I've seen that has actually cared about her fans. I'm not saying all the other artists don't. Like, trust me, I know they care about their fans. Like AOMG and Jay Park are one of my other biggest people that actually support and care about their fans. Cha Cha is another one that cares about his fans, and I can go, actually I already mentioned this a little bit in my story time of how I met Cha Cha. I'll put that link down below. But I was truly happy I got to meet her and talk with her for a little bit and see her perform. She's literally one of the best female artists that I've seen both on and off camera, and she doesn't take anybody's shit. That's why I really like her. She doesn't keep her thoughts to herself. She stands up for herself, and she's just real. Like, she's one of the realest artists I've ever met. If I keep repeating that, it's because that's how I sincerely feel about Jessi with her spot in the music industry. So after the show, the club that had the Gary Boy and Black Nut, or just the Gary Boy after party, so they were having an after party for Jessi, so I went, and it was kind of a flop, so I didn't stay very long. And I ended up going back to the Line Hotel, and the Line Hotel has a bar in it, and if you're staying in the hotel, you get in free. So I went, checked it out for a little bit. I couldn't, you know, drink too much or stay very long because I had to get up early the next morning and catch my flight back home. But as I was leaving, after I was talking to some guy, and then I decided that I was going to go up and pack, I ran into Jessi again. And like, as I was leaving, I was like, oh, Jessi. And she turned around, and I was like, hi. And she goes, oh, hey. And she gave me another hug. And I was like, you know, could I get another photo with you? And she's like, oh, sure, like, not a problem. So we took another photo together on my phone, and I'll have that right here. And she was super sweet. And, you know, I was like, oh, are you staying in this hotel? And she goes, no, I'm not. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm staying here, but I'm leaving in the morning. She goes, oh, you know, have a safe flight home. I was like, thanks, you too. You said you're going back to Korea. And she goes, yeah, I'm going back. And I was like, you know, best of luck on your flight home. It was nice meeting you. So then she left, and I went up to my room, and I packed, and then I came home. So yeah, that was my short video. It's probably not a short video by this point, about my experience at Jessi, meeting her and her show. I'm not 100% sure of what all the names of the songs were, so I'll just put like the clips that I have in here, and if I don't, I will have a list of what they were in the description down below. I'll have all of Jessi's social media down below, along with mine. So if you do like this video, please remember to like, favorite, subscribe. Check out my other videos. Check out Brandy's channel and see what she's been up to. And I will be back with another video. Thanks, guys. Bye!
Yeah. My jam.
Next time another 울리지 마.